Yeah.
Press down. Raise that. And close.
Now, sir.
Okay, so you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. That one, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
It's a 3D.
Yes, 3D.
That's the easy part. It's a 3D.
Okay?
I love it.
So, if you didn't do the L-shaped room, you can change the shape of your room using the tools in Xactimate. So I just want both, I'm gonna move both of these down. Alright, so again, I tap on the blue circle. Typically we don't worry about roofs. This second icon here is windows.
Where's the second
Are you-
icon? We
For
can
down.
see
Right here.
down the
Right.
roof.
Alright, so we don't talk about roofs.
Uh-huh.
We've got doorways,
Uh-huh.
square break, stairs, fences, reference areas, and blocks. Okay, these are along, in Xactimate, they're along the top. In Drybook Xactimate Mobile, they're down the side.
So with the last one by your finger right now, would that be like a column? If you
This?
gotta add a column in a room?
No,
A
that
column, a cabinets, a vanity.
Kitchen.
Like this?
Butcher block.
Like-
Toilet bowl, yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Those are reference spots.
And as you tap, all right, so you see at the top, my blue circle is windows. Along the top, you get your different choices. Typically, you're going to use the standard window. Okay? A standard window is typically 4x5, 3 feet off the ground. That's the default in Xactimate. Okay? So, if I want to make my kitchen L-shaped, but I didn't, okay, I can come down here. Somebody said this looks like a plug. Okay? So I can tap on that, and I get more tools across the top. I get a missing wall, a vertex, the single wall tool, and the square break. So we use the square break a lot, in Xactimate. So I'm gonna tap on that and hit my wall, and I get 2 extra handles now.
What do I apologize, what do we tap now?
That looks like the plug.
Oh, the little, okay. No.
You see the plug?
Look at me. Look at me. You press this.
Hold on, let me get out of
This
this.
opens.
Let me get out of this.
And then
Put it
you
on
go-
one more way.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
press this.
Yep.
I don't have all the tools you have then.
No, because I have that.
Ah.
So now I'm gonna
Is it a
tap
break?
square break. I'm gonna place it on my wall, and you've got 2 extra handles. You guys good?
Put it.
Okay, you're just observing.
Ah,
All right,
yeah, put
if
it
you
more.
notice,
Why did you
you
do
have
that?
you have the break line here. That's where your wall will break.
Okay.
So depending on which one of these that you click and drag on, your wall will break right here. All right. So I'm gonna drag this one up this way because I have a little alcove over here. This is my outdoor. I have a little hallway kind of thing. All right. So if I tap on that and drag up, you see I get the plus sign.
Yep.
Remember in Xactimate Desktop, you get the control
Make
key.
another room.
That's your control key. But I don't want it to be another room. It's going to just be an extension of this room. So I'm going to tap anywhere in the white to get rid of it. Okay? So going with that, I'm going to tap on my square break again. I'm going to tap on the lower wall. And I'm going to drag this out. All right? And you see I have the plus sign. Now I'm going to tap on it and I have a new room. So now, this sketch is basically to help us calculate equipment. Our equipment is based on volume. So if you're not to the inch, all right, maybe you're within a couple inches, that's okay. If you're not within 6 inches, that's a problem. But if it's an inch or 2, you're okay, because that's not going to be a material change in the volume of the room. All right, you can't be a foot off. You can't be 6 inches off. Half an inch or an inch is generally accepted. Okay? The better you get at this, the easier it's going to be for somebody like Sean to take your sketch and say, okay, here's my recon sketch. Okay? Mitigation, we don't have to be as precise as recon does. All right, so we've got a door here. We've got doors there. We've got a window here. For mitigation, the insurance adjuster wants to see that there's a door on there. In our sketch, that door could be there. He doesn't care. Just as long as it's in there. Okay? So if we tap on our circle again, and I'm going to go down to my door, and you see I get the different kind of doors. If you just tap on standard, the size door you're going to get is a 2.6 by 6.8 door, which is pretty common, which is probably what those are. Okay? All right? They're a common door. So I tap on it, and you see down here, this is highlighted, this word done is highlighted. All right? I've got a door theoretically on my cursor right now. I'm going to tap, 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 tap. Oops. I'm done now. Okay? So, as long as that blue done is highlighted, you can keep tapping on the walls. Once you're done, tap on that word done, and it's off your cursor. Yes? No?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that you get it.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, he's doing good.
The one thing, the younger you are, the better you usually get at this. Right? Because you guys grew up with technology like this. That's old folks. It's new.
Right.
Because to you, it's not technology. To us, it's technology. because
So
it's new in our
your
lifetime.
recommendation is do the door and window for the end, right? Because
Yes, you should. The best practice. Thank you for bringing that up. Create your rooms. Then do your missing walls, your windows, and doors.
yeah, because for moving the if we need to move it one wall, we're gonna have problem with the door, right?
Yep. Yep. So now, those of you who know Xactimate know you can set your preferences up to delete doors and windows missing spaces. You have to do them in Xactimate. I mean, in Xactimate Mobile. So I would have to tap on the door, go down here to the little properties box, and then see here it says deduct door no. Up there. I have to tap on that to say yes. It doesn't do it automatically like it may do it in Xactimate.
And you can edit the door size.
Yep.
I have a question.
For what is that?
Deduct the door. Because especially if we're doing a fire, what's your question? Just one second. If we're doing a fire, we're gonna clean this whole wall.
Okay.
We're gonna deduct that door from the square footage of this wall because we get more to clean the door than we do for that area space window.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so let's say for instance we were doing this room right here, right? Would I have to add that little corner right there? That's
Yes.
In the beginning, not so much. You can actually make the whole room because this is not gonna materially affect a DHU or an airflow count. But you would do that with the square break. Right? Because you would get this measurement from here to the wall. You would get that measurement, and then you would get this measurement. Okay? And you would use the square break to do that.
Oh, what is it?
Okay?
So how do you delete this? It's not deleted.
Delete what?
The
No,
door.
the door's not deleted, but it being added into the
Yeah, so when
estimate.
I tap
So
on
it's not
it.
going to add up to the calculation, but the door will still be there.
Oh,
Basically.
so you put you tap on the door,
You can delete the door.
you go into properties, and see I had deduct door. It said no, but I changed it. So if I go into here, and I go to properties,
That's got you.
deduct door, oh, because I've got more than one done.
I'm gonna.
So now I've got deduct door. See where it says no, Tomer? Right here?
Yep. Uh-huh.
I would tap on that and change it to yes.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
But you wanna get rid of this door? Look here.
And you can do that same thing with
If you wanna
windows.
delete it from the room. like
With
you
missing
said, you
spaces?
just hit this.
Yeah, the missing spaces are very
If you wanna delete it.
because
from
the window is like the door, so
But if you wanna do the properties.
So
it's
in
not
in my
included.
house,
You go this,
okay?
properties. scroll
In
down,
my house,
deduct
my
door.
living room and my dining room have that space. That's the missing wall. Okay, we have to deduct that because we're not doing anything to that space. We're not drawing it or whatever. So up in the in our square break tool and our plug tool, you see our first one says missing wall. So I can tap on that, and the default, if I just tap on a wall, the default is going to be for the whole wall to disappear. Okay, so that dotted line means I now have a missing wall. Well, crap, I didn't want that whole wall to be gone. So I can hit our little undo key, all right, the third icon in from the left, all right. What do you not see here? Xactimate users, you should know. We have undo, but we don't have redo. Okay? So using this arrow, I can go back as far as the last 5 actions. Okay? But if I go too far back, and oh crap, I didn't want to do that. I have to manually redo what I just undid. Because like in Word, you have undo and redo. No such thing exists in Xactimate. So if I keep tapping that, okay, you can follow what I did. So you can see where I put my doors in. But if I go, now I can't do any more. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't want to get rid of that door.
Go to
Well, now I have to go
tap
back.
the. Oh,
Now I have to go back and put the door back in. And see right here, I have done highlighted.
Mhm.
So that door is still on my cursor.
Yeah.
Or your cursor, whatever that is. So every place I tap is going to get a door. But of course it doesn't work right. Right? So going back to my missing wall, okay, I only want a piece of this wall to disappear. So my missing wall is on my cursor. I can tap and drag. You see the blue line?
yeah.
And that's where only a piece of my wall disappears. So now for some fun, oh, there you go. We can tap on 3D.
Mhm.
And there's my loss. There's my floor plan.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I love it.
Ooh, what'd I do?
Ooh,
You see down in the lower right hand corner, you see like you have 3D?
Mhm.
Tap on 3D and you'll get this.
Gotcha. That is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Okay, so to go back to my plan view, which is what we were working in, tap on the 2D and you go back.
So for recon, we don't really need to sketch it. We already have our sketch in here.
It depends. I would always, if you have the sketch, but because again, especially in the beginning, recon needs a little bit more accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
I would confirm that the mitigation sketch is correct.
Okay.
All right, because in the beginning, it may or may not. It depends on what your level of tolerance is. All right, it may or may not need massaging. Okay?
No, you're good point, because the doors, they might put 6'8", but they're 8-foot doors. Now you're
Exactly.
talking about hundreds of dollars difference to buy a door.
And the windows
doors are
in recon, the windows have to be in the right spot. In mitigation, I could, as long as there's a window on the door. I mean, a window on the door, a window on the wall, and it's deducted. That's all the adjuster cares about. But you need to know where to place the stupid window and what Hopefully, the size is correct in drywall. Okay.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
You see how you remove part of the wall?
Mhm.
Can you add to it?
What do you mean?
Like add like parts of the wall?
You can adjust.
So you can actually, if I think what you're asking, if I go to my square break, I have this wall tool right here.
Yeah.
So I can actually, now that it's on there, I can kind of do like a knee wall.
Oh,
You're
it
frozen.
froze,
Yeah, you're froze. You can't see it.
Well, then you don't get to see. I get to keep that tool off of myself. Really?
So, man, we're having technical difficulties.
What's the issue?
It's just
She's frozen over there.
You got issues?
do I have issues? You
Yeah, he said it.
got a couple hours? And that's just for today. Okay. All right. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see how I did it?
No.
Okay. So when you tap on
Put a return in the.
like the square break
Yeah.
tool, all right, you get, when you hit that, you get this missing wall right up there, right next to the blue. So if I tap on that, I can now go up to a wall and I can click.
click and.
Oh, I didn't do what I want. I was on the wrong tool. Alright, so now I've got the, so you can see I can start drawing it,
Oh, okay.
and then I can just swipe backwards and it'll take it off here.
Okay, so this is also at the missing wall, so this is wall you went, right?
Correct.
Adding wall, so wall.
Typically, don't think you can build a room with this wall tool. Because you can't. It's always, the room is always gonna have issues. I don't like the fact that he's recording that. If this ends up on Facebook sometime.
No. It's for my own learning, you know. So I'm missing something in the future. I
Okay?
can put in the YouTube.
Yeah, no.
She'll kill you.
Yeah.
Alright?
He's gonna sell your seminar.
No.
Let's talk. Okay?
I think what he meant was to edit the location and the dimension of the opening that you made already in the living room. If you just tap it, you can shift it up and down.
Yeah, or you can go to properties, which may be easier. Or maybe not.
I
Yes.
don't think you can change the width.
Yes, you can.
Okay, yes you can. My mistake. Alright.
Keep observing.
It's okay. That's alright.
Michelle's the OG.
For put
They don't know
for,
about you,
for put the
Michelle.
stairs. We have for the stairs.
Okay.
You gotta drag and pull.
Alright. So,
When the AC stopped, anybody stopped it? You need the AC, right?
it's warm in here. Aren't you guys warm?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want you to fall asleep.
Take a shower.
I have to start. 'Cause I don't have anything to throw at you. I can throw gum at you. Alright.
There it is.
So, as with Exactimate, you cannot put a staircase in a room.
Cannot put staircase in a room.
A typical staircase. The way we normally think of a staircase. So if we tap on the staircases, alright, we can say sketch stairs.
Oh my God, it's frozen again.
Oh, shit.
The TV is.
It's the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
It's everybody hitting it, that's all. Do, 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 do.
תומר, אני קניתי אחד טוב בבית, אני אשלח לך את הלינק. שהוא מגיע 3. אחד שם לידה, ואחד בחדר שלך, אחד.
Yeah, let me know, definitely.
Yeah.
אמפליפייר.
Okay, so we have stairs. Now, oops, that's not. You can put a staircase on the outside of a room. Okay, so if you're doing a building that has stairs on the outside, you can do a regular staircase. What you normally will need to do is you will add staircases one tread at a time. People are like, what? Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna make this a full wall again. So I'm gonna tap sketch stairs. And when I tap in the outside, I get one tread. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to tap on the inside. So I'm going to tap, and I'm going to come into my room.
Okay, kitchen.
Wait, which one did you do? Staircase, you got
I did sketch, not dimension.
the sketch stairs, okay?
Okay? So that will put one tread on your cursor. My stairs are going up towards that little alcove. So I'm going to tap and now drag. And I'm going to stop. That's a funky looking staircase, but this is my lost. I can do whatever I want. If you just stop and remove your cursor, you get a landing. Whether or not you want one or need one.
I didn't even.
All right, you just. If you don't need it, you can swipe backwards and it will go away.
We said
Okay.
dimension or sketch stairs? Sketch, right?
Mhm.
The sketch stairs.
Now, if you want an L-shaped staircase or something with a landing, okay? I just did the sketch stairs again. Don't worry. You're gonna get time to play with this. Trust me. All right, so I'm gonna go into my room 2 and I'm gonna go get up against the wall and you see my stair.
Okay.
All right, it's anchored right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now watch when I get to about here. You're gonna see a jump. Okay? There it is.
Boom.
And it automatically put the right size landing in. Now I wanna go over here. So I can tap in this square again. And now I can drag out. I can go to the wall.
Okay.
What the heck did I do?
You did not tap in the second time. So
You tap the landing.
yeah,
Oh,
you
we
did not
did?
tap the landing. So
Let's go reverse.
Huh?
Okay.
okay. So you're gonna sketch stairs. Put it.
Tienes que.
Okay. And now. Oops.
Te falta como agregar más para que salga el
Okay,
cuadrado.
so now I'm gonna drag. Watch for the jump.
¿Cómo hiciste ese cuadrado?
There it is.
That's the landing.
Now tap again.
Oh, tap.
And now drag.
Okay, there you go.
If you don't want the landing, swipe backwards. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if I do it again, and I'm gonna put it here this time.
Okay. Then,
If I go up, oops. All right. So I get my landing,
mhm.
and all I'm doing is swiping backwards, and I don't get the landing.
Okay.
Stairs take a little bit to play with. Okay, so no, do sketch there. Now,
No, I erased. I'm
There
paying
you go.
attention.
Okay.
I erased something by accident, so I would have redraw it. I'm just watching and listening.
For making the landing, what you
I
have to
have it
do?
all perfect. And then
Just watch it for it to jump.
Got it?
Okay.
All right. So if like I'm gonna put something in over here now.
Okay.
So, oh now.
Sí, pero para el landing es el que yo estoy.
Actually, I'm gonna put it over here.
Reserve Pros, Caribbean came out.
El landing es la cuadra que y hay un landing.
Hang on one second.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna scratch this, and I'm just gonna put a big old room in there.
And the landing creates. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Show him.
Okay, so I'm gonna come down here.
I'm sorry, but I think so. It's frozen again.
All right, so I heard somebody say you can't do the landing in it. That's what I'm gonna do up here now. Once I get the sharing back.
And again, how do you erase the landing?
Swipe
You don't-
backwards.
Sweat that.
Okay, so stairs, sketch, drag.
No, you know that you could have landed on that one. That one don't have landing.
Sketch, drag. And if I don't want it?
Let it
if I
go.
don't-
Let it go.
Let it go.
That's good.
Swipe back.
Oh, I just let it go and there was no landing. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you double click, press on it, it creates the landing.
Okay, so I have my stair right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna drag it. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you a Frozen fan? Yep. I don't know musicals.
Oh,
Either that or he's got little daughters or nieces.
For whatever reason.
You're pressing the back button, you can't press it back so much.
Stairs are always fun, whether it's desktop or this.
All you need to do is set your stairs. Boom, and then you wanna do the one that's dragging over. That's it. And then you're gonna do the one to the left.
In the case, in the case we have stairs, and behind the stair we have a little closet. How we build like this?
That's what Tomar was doing before. There's something called stairs below, rooms below stairs. Where the heck did my room go? Awesome. All right. Jeepers, come on.
Really?
Maybe zoom in so you can get a better grip of it.
Everybody's working on it. That's why this is giving me a problem.
Got it?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Yep.
You go on Staples, put the plug in, Wi-Fi extender.
Yep.
You plug it in right there.
Oh.
So it'll take from there and it'll go
Yeah.
there and you'll never have this
I think I
problem.
do that.
All right, you show me a minute.
Get a good one though, they're like
I have
$100.
the land.
They're not-
Yeah.
I have the landing, okay? And I click it.
But it's not green, so you're gonna keep it. Nope.
Go ahead, Johnny.
All right. So if you take the stairs, just catch the stairs. Start over here.
Okay.
You got it?
What is
There you
going
go.
on? Why is this?
You got this off? You can take it off.
Why is your tread not coming in? What'd you do?
I'm doing this.
How come you're not getting a tread?
I don't know.
All right. So you do land. Oops. So you can do a landing. You don't want that
Right.
when it's green.
Okay, so here, how do I extend this over?
You can't.
Okay, so I have to delete it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
So
Understood.
So once you
No, that I do know. I
Yeah.
just wanted to know how you do this.
yeah, and I would undo with staircases. I would not delete because you're going to be left with a flooring hole that you can do nothing with.
Understood.
So if you guys know that your stairs is not correct, your stairs are not right.
guys, this is crucial. We got
Silent,
If your stairs are not correct and you know it right away, use undo. Don't use delete, because delete is going to leave a hole that you can't do anything with. You're gonna have to delete the room and start over again.
pretty much this.
Okay? So use undo. So make sure your stairs, like Janine said, okay, I've got this here. I don't want the landing. Too late.
Right.
All right? Because we've gone on and done more than 5 things. So if she knows she doesn't want that the landing right away, hit undo, do the staircase again.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Because when
You guys want to stop for lunch? I realize it's 12:15.
you delete this, they make a room wide, right?
Yes, and that's
And
called a
you
flooring
can
hole.
put anything in it.
Nope,
Okay.
nothing to do.
Okay.
You have nothing to do.
So you have to repair
Probably, at that
all.
point, you're probably gonna have to do delete the whole room and create that room again.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and that's what I'm gonna do. Right now. This way.
All right.
It's really, and like I said, it's not as tedious as, for your jobs.
So
Yeah.
so we've talked about doors, windows again. Okay, tap on your wall. There's your window.
Mhm.
And as long as this blue done is lit up, it's gonna stay on your cursor.
Oh, so just like the stairs.
Yep.
I mean the door.
Yep. Doors, windows, missing spaces. Even with rooms, with something I'm gonna show you in a little bit. If that blue done is there, it's active on your cursor or your cursor, whatever you're using. Okay. Typically, you're going to have reference blocks. Reference blocks can be used if you're doing a bathroom, and we're not removing the bathtub, we're not doing anything to the toilet. There's a vanity that we're gonna, that's not impacted. They're gonna stay there. If your photo shows those items, you must reflect that in your sketch. Typically, you can do that through the use of a reference block. Or if you're walking into a home, you walk into the foyer and you've got tile, you've got a great room that's got tile and hardwood in the same room, you can use what's called a reference area to indicate different types of flooring. The difference is a reference area is flat, a reference block has volume.
So countertop is a reference.
Cabinets would be blocks.
And that?
This is like if you have a fireplace that has tile around the hearth, all right, and then it goes into carpet, you'd use a reference area and you could show that.
Also, for like, we can use the reference block for like a bathtub area.
Yep, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap on the volume, and typically what I do is I will make the basic shape outside the room, because typically your bathtub is bound in by walls. If you take a measurement for a bathtub that's what, let's just say 3 by 6.
Standard. The 60 inches standard. 30
Okay.
by 30.
30 by 60, and you make a
32 by
block
60.
exactly 30 by 60, you're not going to be able to put it in that spot. So typically what I'll do is I'll make it outside. So basically what I did was click and drag. And then again, as long as it's blue, you can bring it in.
We don't have
You
it.
do, there's
Then
nothing
I don't care, you guys can see it.
You should know by now. Click on it, it's blue, you can drag it. Even Fred Flintstone knows it. They click on it, it's blue, you can drag it. Build outside and drag it in.
But yeah, and then because what you can do if you make it smaller, as long as it's still blue. Okay, so I just clicked on it and dragged it. And you always have the option now, same as a room. Oh, I gotta show you something else with rooms. You can drag it to make it fit into that space that you've already
Can
drawn.
you show how you did it again?
Yes, I tapped on the block. I dragged,
On
out, click
volume?
and drag.
you
Yeah,
click
this is
on
a block.
volume?
Yep. And so I made it a size. I can now bring it in, put it wherever it needs to go. So let's just say now this block 2 is going to be my toilet. Okay? So I can tap on that top side, bring it down. Oops, no, I don't want to copy.
Wow, what the hell? It's not doing it. Oh, yeah?
Did you hear that?
Oh, I have to walk. We can take a
Yes,
break because
I-
I have to get. I don't know.
Okay, go.